What's up, everybody? It's JT Sports back to you guys with another video. And this is a video essay. In this video essay, I'm going to be talking about why Lamar Jackson will have success under new Baltimore Ravens offensive coordinator Greg Roman. And I'm not a Baltimore Ravens fan. I'm actually a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And I really dislike the Ravens. But Lamar Jackson has been my favorite player to watch. I've been watching Lamar Jackson ever since his freshman year at the University of Louisville. And he's just been my favorite football player to watch, probably one of my favorite football players of all time. And it really upsets me that people just stereotype Lamar Jackson just because he's a black quarterback. People all down in the comment sections on YouTube, on Lamar Jackson videos, on Instagram, always keep saying that Lamar Jackson is a black quarterback. Black quarterbacks don't have success at the NFL level. Lamar Jackson, he's going to go out the same way Robert Griffin III went out, or it's going to be Lamar Jackson is going to be a bust just because he will never become an elite passer. And hopefully, for all those haters out there, and for you non-haters out there who either you love Lamar Jackson or you hate Lamar Jackson, hopefully after watching this video, you get a new perspective on Lamar Jackson and you realize the potential that Lamar Jackson will have and the success that Lamar Jackson potentially can have in becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL after watching this video. And hopefully I can sway those haters out there, their opinions about Lamar Jackson. After being named the starting quarterback in Week 11, going into their matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals, the Baltimore Ravens were 4-5 going into that matchup, and they would be without their veteran quarterback and Joe Flacco. Lamar Jackson would then be named the starter by the Baltimore Ravens head coach, and he would be in to try to save the Baltimore Ravens 2018 NFL season. Following that game, the win in Lamar Jackson's first start versus the Cincinnati Bengals, he will help the Baltimore Ravens get back into the playoff fold and help them become back to 500 with a 5-5 record. After that game, after that 5-5 record, he will help guide the Baltimore Ravens and help save their 2018 NFL season by guiding them to a 6-1 record over the last few weeks of the 2018 NFL season, leading the Baltimore Ravens to 11-5 record and clinching their first playoff berth since 2014, and also helping the Baltimore Ravens win the AFC North Division, a feat the Baltimore Ravens haven't accomplished since 2012. Although Lamar Jackson and company would lose the following week to the Los Angeles Chargers, and Lamar Jackson's probably worst game that he ever played as a pro, Lamar Jackson overall had a very successful rookie season, passing for 1,201 yards, throwing 6 touchdowns, and completing 58% of his passes, while also destroying NFL defenses with his feet as he rushed for 695 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. Before I continue with this video, make sure to help me make this channel grow as I make a living on here by liking this video and sharing this video with your friends via social media or whatever you use to communicate with your friends and acquaintances. And also make sure to subscribe to the channel as I upload NFL videos and NFL content daily. And make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video. And thanks for watching so far. After a very successful rookie season, Lamar Jackson going into the 2019 NFL season has the potential to become one of the best dual threat quarterbacks in the league with new offensive coordinator Greg Roman. Greg Roman has had a successful track record with similar dual threat quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson in the past, such as guys like Tyrod Taylor and Colin Kaepernick. During his first tenure as the offensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers from 2011 to 2014, he coached at the time one of the most dynamic young quarterbacks in the league, and Colin Kaepernick, who under Roman had a ton of success in that 3-year span. Colin Kaepernick will pass for 8,380 yards, 50 passing touchdowns, and completing 60% of his passes while under Roman, and also accounted for 1,500 rushing yards, 6 rushing touchdowns, all while averaging 86 rushing attempts during his time under Greg Roman's tenure as the offensive coordinator for the 49ers. Following his tenure with the 49ers, Greg Roman would go on to become the offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills from 2015 to the end of the 2016 NFL season, coaching another dual threat quarterback in Tyrod Taylor, who was going in as the starter for the first time in his career. Greg Roman, this would turned out to be the best coaching job of Greg Roman's career, as Tyrod Taylor will go on to become a Pro Bowler under Greg Roman, passing for 3,035 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, which was one of the best touchdown to interception ratios in the NFL during that time, while Tyrod Taylor also rushed for 568 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, and having 104 carries. Greg Roman is known for his very unique and complex running and tight end formation and packages, and his success running the football, as he has never coached the offense in his time during the NFL that has been ranked in the NFL less than eighth in the NFL in rushing. But a quality of Greg Roman that is very and highly overlooked is that he knows how to make quarterbacks very efficient passers and runners. And his quarterbacks have very low touchdown to interception ratios, making them very smart and very efficient passers. And take very good care of the ball as well. Also getting the most out of his quarterback's rushing abilities with less carries. The Baltimore Ravens made Greg Roman their offensive coordinator with the intention of having a more balanced offense. And that all starts with Lamar Jackson. The Baltimore Ravens want Lamar Jackson to run the ball less and become a more efficient passer. This is something that Greg Roman has had success with during his work with Tyrod Taylor and Colin Kaepernick, and he will be able to do the same with Lamar Jackson, as Lamar Jackson has showed flashes having the ability to become a solid passer, but in my opinion, kind of being held back by the Baltimore Ravens coaching staff. The main misconception people will have, or what the haters will say against Lamar Jackson, is that he's not going to have flashy passing numbers like 4,000 yards passing or a 40 touchdown season like Patrick Mahomes. And people will use that as a strike against Lamar Jackson and as the black quarterback community as a whole. But in all honesty, you can still be a great quarterback in the NFL without all those flashy passing numbers. As long as Lamar Jackson is an efficient passer and plays within himself and Greg Roman's system and doesn't try to be something that he's not, he will be a very successful quarterback in this league. And besides, he doesn't have to be an elite passer to destroy NFL defenses and win games. His running ability will already help keep defenses on his fit on their heels. And as long as Lamar Jackson continues to develop as a passer, the Baltimore Ravens will continue to win games and Lamar Jackson will continue to have success in the NFL. A lot of people want to say that Lamar Jackson will become the next RG3, and that's not true. Robert Griffin III was unsuccessful in the NFL because he tried to become something that he wasn't, and that was a pocket passer. And he didn't want to utilize the talent that was the reason why he won the Heisman Trophy during his time at Baylor, and the reason that got him selected the second overall pick in the 2012 NFL draft behind Andrew Luck. And that ability was his God given legs. And he was a very successful sprinter during his time in high school and very successful running the football during his time at Baylor. But RG3 took a lot of hits and it kind of got to him mentally. And that's another reason why he failed as an NFL quarterback. In the NFL, you have to have that mentality that no matter how many times you get hit, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how many times you get injured, you come back better and you still have that same philosophy and you don't let that change how you handle your business on the field and how you approach the game in the NFL. RG3 also took a lot of big hits because he didn't protect himself by sliding or running out of bounds. When Lamar Jackson learns to protect himself better as a runner, the injury chances will lower. But injuries are a part of the NFL, which people need to understand, and they can happen to anybody. Look at Tom Brady. He suffered an injury, and this guy barely runs the football. Peyton Manning suffered a neck injury, and he barely ran the football. So injuries can happen to anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a running quarterback or a pocket passer. Injuries can happen to anybody, no matter how well you protect yourself, and no matter how often you run the football. Under new Baltimore Ravens offensive coordinator Greg Roman, Lamar Jackson will become a very good quarterback in this league and will have a lot of success under Greg Roman. Under Greg Roman, Lamar Jackson will learn to become a more efficient passer and will also get the most out of his running ability with smarter rushing attempts. Lamar Jackson, after watching this video, I hope I kind of were able to sway your opinion about Lamar Jackson because a lot of people hate on Lamar Jackson, and I don't understand why. A lot of people want to use the black quarterback stigma that black quarterbacks don't last long in the NFL, and I don't think that is true. I think black quarterbacks can have success in the NFL, like we have seen with guys like Deshaun Watson and Russell Wilson over the course of the years. Also, we've seen guys like Vince Young have a little bit of success in the NFL as well. So just because you're black and the color of your skin doesn't mean anything. There's been a lot of other non-black quarterbacks who have been bust who had the same skill set as Lamar Jackson, such as Tim Tebow and Johnny Manziel, who are no longer in the NFL, who had similar skill sets to Lamar Jackson. So just because the color of your skin, that doesn't dictate about how much success you can have in the NFL. And hopefully after watching this video, I was able to sway your opinion about Lamar Jackson. And hopefully, everybody in the NFL can understand the immense talent and potential that Lamar Jackson has. And hopefully, after watching this video, you start to realize that Lamar Jackson could potentially become one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL over the next span of years. So let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section down below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more NFL videos and content. And thanks for watching.